Hi, everybody. I'm Tim Donnelly, play-by-play voice of the Charlotte Rush. It is our video Wednesday, on this Wednesday, January the 22nd. I am in the Charlotte Rush coach's office. We're going to talk Charlotte Rush Elite Hockey right now. And let's bring in the head coach and general manager of the Charlotte Rush Elite, Trevor Jewell. And Trevor, first of all, we got a couple of big games at home this weekend. We're going to talk about that a little later on. But let's recap the games in Hampton Roads. Kind of a tough weekend for the Elite. We dropped a couple of games, close games, but we did drop a couple of games. Let's talk about game one. Just a 2-1 loss, just losing by one goal. Arlie Cutler was in net, and Christian Robel got the lone goal. Break that one down for us.
Yeah, I mean, again, I don't think we competed hard enough. Power play wasn't clicking, and took some inopportune penalties and things like that. But I mean, a couple bad bounces. One goes off a stick and in the net. Another one goes off a guy's skate and in the net. So I mean, it's tough. Neither of those goals were clean goals that beat us, but we waited a little long to start making a push to come back in that game instead of really being like, okay, we're down 2-0. It's time to really bring it. Like I said, I don't think our compete level was high enough, but it is what it is. And unfortunately, we dropped 2, and now we have to move on and make sure we take care of business the rest of the way.
All right, and then the Rush was hopefully going to come back and get that win on Sunday. Again, another close game, but the Rush ended up losing 3-1. Trevor Hayden Ellsbury in goal for Ian. Once again, it was Christian Robel, the only goal scorer. What do you think as far as our offense? We've got an explosive offense, but unfortunately, it just didn't seem to materialize in these two games.
Yeah, like I said, our special teams wasn't there. We didn't compete hard enough. And unfortunately, I thought we took the weekend off, and so we spent the past couple of days of practice just getting back after each other and working and creating a compete level again. So, again, it happens. Sometimes it just goes stale, and unfortunately, again, we took some inopportune penalties, and they made us pay. A bad short side goal goes in when I thought the game was going pretty well. I thought we had a decent start, but that bad goal kind of took the wind out of our sails, and unfortunately we didn't battle back hard enough the way I thought we should have. And then obviously I had to pull the goalie at the end when we were in a tight game to try to get one there, and they get an empty net goal. So as a coach, I'll eat that one, and I'm fine with that. But we have come to expect more out of this group, and they expect more out of each other. So it'll be interesting to see how they rebound this weekend.
Trevor, no apology necessary on going for that tying goal. Every coach in the world would have pulled their netminder to get that. Sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. Unfortunately, it didn't for the Rush, but we're going to put those games behind us and, as Trevor said, move forward. Well, let's take a look at the standings right now for the Elite Southeast Division. The Rush in second place. They still have 2 games in hand on first place Richmond, but the Rush now 8 points behind. Still some hockey to be played yet, but it'll take a good, strong finish for the Rush and a little help for Charlotte to be able to get up into first place. Well, again, the Rush has an explosive offense. We want to take some time to look at the scoring leaders right now for the Rush. Let's take a look at those. Again, Guillaume Lalancette leading the Rush with 53 points on 31 goals. Ivan Korzak just 1 point behind, 19 goals, 33 assists. Christian Robel with a couple of goals last week, and he now has 16 on the season, and he has 32 points. And you can look down the list and see the other leading point getters for the Charlotte Rush Elite. Of course, we also want to give the goalies their due as well and take a look at the Rush goaltending stats. And again, the Rush defense and goalies didn't give up much in Hampton Roads. Let's take a look at those right now. Hayden Ellsbury has played the most games, 1.75 goals against average, .942 save percentage. That's excellent. Arlie Cutler, 0.97 goals against, .936 save percentage. You also see the stats there for Jack Lim, a little bit higher goals against, but he's tied with Hayden Ellsbury for playing the most games. Still has a save percentage above 900 at .910, and you also see the stats for Danny Ladazinski. All right, Trevor, we take on the Carolina Junior Hurricanes this weekend. Wow, 3 straight home weekends for the Charlotte Rush. You got to love that.
Yeah, we're actually excited about that. We don't sit on the bus for a while. It's nice to be at home and finally, especially for the tail end here. But we've got to make sure we take care of business and perform on home ice, and we got to protect home ice as well.
Trevor, you are 3-1 against the Carolina Junior Hurricanes this season. So you've won 3 of 4, the final 2 games against them in the regular season. What's the message to the team this week for these 2 games?
Preparation. I think our preparation for practice and before games has to be a lot better. I think our mental focus has to be a lot better. And again, Carolina's a good team. They've made some transactions here that have made them a better team. So I know they picked up a goalie that's pretty good. So we got a work cut out for us, and we got to make sure we're ready to go as soon as we hit the ice on Saturday, and make sure that we're taking care of business in the next couple of days here this week. But message stays the same. Just play rush hockey, make sure we're going north with the puck, getting everything to the net, moving our feet, playing physical, and we got to stay out of the box.
All right, let's hope we make it 5-1 against the Carolina Junior Hurricanes, wrapping up the regular season series this weekend at home here at the Extreme Ice Center. The Elite will get underway at 5 o'clock on Saturday and then 9:20 on Sunday. One item of business we want to take care of right now is to promote our St. Baldrick's fundraising event. And nobody knows it better than Trevor Jewell. I think he's been here for all of them, but it's Friday, January 31st. Trevor, talk about what you and the guys are going to be doing, the cause you're going to be doing it for, and just a fun night that it always is.
Yeah, I mean, we've been doing it for about 5 years now, and we shave our heads for children's cancer research. I think it's a pretty good cause, and I think our guys really take a liking to it as much as they hate shaving their heads at first. They understand that it's bigger than us, and we've done a pretty good job raising money for it in years past, and right now I think we're sitting at about $4,000, maybe close to $5,000. So, our goal is 25. So, I mean, we try to set high standards for ourselves, and so you people out there watching, please donate to either myself, the program, any player you want to choose. It doesn't matter, but even just $1 goes a long way just to help us out and spread awareness about things that are bigger than us and things that are very important in this world. So, it's exciting. It's a lot of fun. It's funny. We have a lot of laughs, and it's stressful for the guys that have never done it before, but it's pretty scary when you line up and the other team's looking at a bunch of guys with shaved heads. So we're proud of it. We love doing it, and it's our biggest event of the year. So it means a lot to us, myself. I know the ownership group and everything like that, and I'm sure Ryan's out there somewhere probably shaving his head too, because he's a big part of that thing. He's the one that founded it and started it every year. So we take pride in it, and so do our guys. But it's a lot of fun, and it's for a very good cause. So again, please donate if you can, if you have time. Show up on Friday, the 31st, and even just put $1 in the bucket. It doesn't matter to us, but everything goes to a good cause, and our guys are excited but also nervous.
Mm-hmm. By the way, we've even had a couple ladies get their heads shaved, and that takes a whole lot. But Trevor, one thing I'm very impressed with from the get-go is that this is a part of Rush culture. This is what started by Ryan and picked up by yourself as you've taken the coaching reins over. But it's amazing because kids at this age, I mean, peer pressure is amazing. Girlfriends, their buddies. So when they're willing to get their heads shaved, as you said so aptly, for something bigger than themselves, it says a lot about the organization and a lot about these kids.
Yeah, it's a character builder, and it's a team bonding type thing, and for everyone, the entire organization, all 50 of us, to be able to put their vanity aside and do something special for some people that they don't even know. I mean, it means a lot, and it means a lot to those kids and those families that the donations are going to. So we're very proud of it, and we're very happy to do our part in trying to give back.
Trevor, thanks as always for the thoughts and observations. We look forward to both games this weekend for the Charlotte Rush Elite against the Carolina Junior Hurricanes.
Thanks a lot, Tim.
Trevor Jewell, head coach and general manager of the Charlotte Rush. And again, that St. Baldrick's event, Friday, January 31st, 7 o'clock here at the Extreme Ice Center. If you'd like to donate on Trevor's behalf or Jeff Loebman's or any of the Rush players, get a hold of the Rush, and we'll be glad to tell you how you can do that. And more importantly, come on out and be with us. It's a great time. Again, don't forget to go to our Charlotte Rush social media platforms, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, our Charlotte Rush YouTube channel, our Charlotte Rush website, and also the United States Premier Hockey League website. Charlotte Rush this weekend at home, 3 consecutive weekends of home games. This weekend, it's the Carolina Junior Hurricanes. The Elite gets underway at 5 o'clock on Saturday night and 9:20 on Sunday morning. I want to thank Owen Marks and London Strickler for running our camera for our Elite video here today. And I'm play-by-play announcer for the Charlotte Rush, Tim Vanelli. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.